As we are starting a new work week, here's what's happening right now on Apple Valley News Now, live at 6.
Emergency crews rushed to a rollover crash on State Route 240 in Kennewick during the rush hour tonight. We have the very latest.
Plus,
I got up and my house was billowing with smoke, and I was terrified.
A Kennewick woman survives a house fire thanks to 4 smoke alarms, and now local business owners are stepping in to help her recover. And new at 6, Verizon is laying off workers, why employees in both Kennewick and Yakima are in danger of losing their jobs just as the holiday season is here.
And we've had quiet weather today, lots of sunshine, but big changes on the way as we head into that holiday weekend. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
Good evening, and thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm Wendy Redmond.
hi everybody, I'm Austin Reed. It is Monday, November the 24th. Okay, it is here. Thanksgiving week has arrived.
It has arrived. You've been counting down the days.
I have.
And now we need to worry about the weather, I think.
We do. Stacey Lee joining us with a first look. I know you're busy this week.
That's right. Well, we've had some big changes and we have some active weather as we head into that holiday weekend. But just to start your week out, we've got snow coming to the Cascade Passes. And we're talking anywhere from 7 to 10, 3 to 10, depends on where you are on that pass. But it all kicks off, tomorrow through Wednesday morning with a first alert weather day. So tricky pass travel. In fact, if you're going to be traveling Snoqualmie Pass tomorrow, the best time to do it is from 6 a.m. to noon. After that, all bets are off because that storm's going to impact there and it's going to last through the overnight hours. But we'll see improving travel after that. If you're heading across to catch a flight, we could have moderate impacts in Seattle for tomorrow for the air travelers out there. And then things increase more. You see into Idaho and Oregon, moderate impacts. Pretty green and good. So if you're going anywhere in the south or across the United States, good. Till you get to the East Coast, you could have some problems there. 43 degrees right now. Dust Devil Sky Cam tonight feels like 40. And those temperatures are going to be dropping into those chilly 30s and 40s as we move through your evening. We're going to be getting pretty close to freezing by 11 p.m. So just to cap things off, we have fog and freezing fog possible overnight tonight. Very chilly overnight lows, shower chances all week right into the holiday, and heavy mountain snow Tuesday into Wednesday. I'll break down your Turkey Day forecast locally and when we come back with that in just a little bit. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacey, thank you. A Kennewick woman says she would not be alive if it weren't for a total of 4 smoke alarms installed by Red Cross volunteers.
And after a fire destroyed her furnace, a local business is now stepping in to help her rebuild. Apple Valley News Now's Dan Hansen shows us how she is turning tragedy into gratitude.
At 70 years old, Kristen Myers says she has never felt fear like the moment she woke up at 3 a.m.
One of the most terrifying things that ever really happened to me. Smoke was billowing out of my utility room.
She had fallen asleep, but all 4 smoke alarms were going off.
If I would not have had the fire alarms from Red Cross, it could have been a whole different situation.
Those alarms installed for free earlier during a Red Cross Sound the Alarm event are why she and her dog Shasta made it out. I'm standing outside Kristen's home now, where firefighters say the furnace failed, which sparked the fire. While the flames didn't travel far, the system was destroyed, leaving her without heat going into these colder months. For weeks, Kristen lived without a working furnace or AC until Chinook Heating and Air heard her story.
In Kristen's situation, she was well deserving of some help of the community.
Chinook is donating a complete heating and cooling system covering all equipment and installation. And Reyes Electric is donating its time to make sure the electrical is safe.
I couldn't stop crying. I felt like, why am I getting this blessing?
For the Red Cross, her story shows their home fire campaign saves lives.
I mean, so moving to hear a story, a life that was saved because of this preparedness program.
Now, Kristen wants to give back.
If I could go to one one home and say, yes, you need this, and they took it, and it would save them, that would mean everything to me.
A survivor now determined to protect others. Dan Hansen, Apple Valley News Now.
Wow. Well, the annual Turkey Trot is one way you can help out, as all the funds there raised go to the Red Cross Home Fire campaign. If you need smoke alarms or want to volunteer with the Red Cross, the Home Fire campaign is available year-round.
Wendy, new at 6 tonight, a family in Yakima lost their home in a fire on Friday night. Thankfully, everyone made it out okay, including their dog. The fire, though, destroyed nearly everything, leaving the home uninhabitable. A GoFundMe has been set up to help Haley Quantrill and her family cover temporary housing and rebuilding costs. The community has already raised more than $6,000 to lend a hand. The fundraiser link is online for those who want to help. Well, new tonight, traffic was at a standstill in central Kennewick around 5 after a rollover crash on SR 240 in the westbound lanes just before the Edison Street exit. Police say the car went off the road, crashed through a fence, and landed on its roof in the golf course near some trees.
State Route 240 is open, but they say just be very cautious as you move around emergency vehicles out there. At least one person was taken from the vehicle on a stretcher. Several law enforcement cars are at the scene from Kennewick Police and Washington State Patrol. We are working to get you more information, so make sure you stay with us here on air and online for any updates. A pedestrian is in critical condition after being hit by a car in Richland this morning. Police say it happened just after 8 a.m. when a driver turning from Lee Boulevard onto Chestnut Avenue struck a person in the crosswalk. Officials tell us the driver was not distracted and is cooperating with investigators. The pedestrian was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. The crash is under investigation.
The Yakima City Council is currently searching for a way to fund the Lions Pool until the end of February.
Apple Valley News Now's Jake Gable summarizes the community's push to help keep the pool open.
November 18th, a Yakima City Council meeting was held that lasted over 5 hours. 25 people spoke in support of keeping the Lions Pool open, with many more in attendance.
Shutting down Lions Pool would be the equivalent of shutting down every football field from Natchez all the way to Sunnyside as far as the schools that it serves for meets.
Attempting to make budget cuts, the Lions Pool was set to be a part of that, which would close it down at the end of December. Not only are community members upset about the potential closing, but the pool holds host to nearly every high school swim team in the Yakima area. The boys' swim season ends in February. The pool shutting down would end their seasons.
I'm a student at East Valley High School who has hopes on going to state for my school. My season doesn't end in December, it ends in February.
I'm just really frustrated. There has got to be a way that these guys don't stop in December. That's not fair.
After hearing from the public, City Council voted unanimously to, quote, direct staff to find a way to keep the pool open until February. One option discussed was using a one-time $1 million fund to use for the pool. An official solution has not been finalized yet. Jake Gable, Apple Valley News Now.
Well, there was a vote to find a way to help keep the pool open until February. An official answer on where that money will come from has not yet been decided.
Well, the Yakima School District is moving forward with a $200 million bond, and voters will decide its future this April. This story all new at 6 now. The proposal would rebuild Hoover and Garfield Elementary Schools, two of the oldest campuses in the district, and fund upgrades like new HVAC systems, playgrounds, sidewalks, and ADA improvement across several sites. If the bond passes, homeowners would see about an $80 increase per $100,000 of assessed value, roughly $20 a month for a typical Yakima home. The measure needs 60% approval and enough voter participation to meet state turnout requirements.
Happening now, food vendors are in the spotlight at a special meeting in Pasco.
And that is where we find Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia. She joins us live with more on this story. Monique, good evening.
Hi, Allison and Wendy, yes, I just stepped out of a town hall meeting that's happening right in there. They're talking about what the process is to get your food permit and how long it takes. Now, this town hall meeting is a partnership between Ben Franklin Health District and the Washington State Department of Health regarding unlicensed food vendors. Now, like I said, I just got out. The meeting just started at around 5:30, but if you're not here and you'd like to be, it's going to go on until 7:30 p.m. at the Pisco High School auditorium. Now, officials are providing updates on regional efforts, explaining the food permitting process, like I just said they were talking about, and also hearing from the community. Panelists include health experts from BFHD and the Washington State Department of Health. Officials say the issues affect Benton and Franklin counties and extends across the state and West Coast. They're encouraging residents, business owners, and vendors to come on out and listen. They'll also be addressing any concerns you may have. Now, you don't want to miss out on this opportunity to learn about the well-being of your community when it comes to food safety. Again, you have until 7:30 to come out and voice any concerns you may have or just ask any questions. I'll be sending it back to the desk over in studio to Austin and Wendy. For now, reporting in Pasco, Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks for that live report, Monique. Coming up next here at 6, Verizon is cutting local jobs.
Plus, the holidays are a time for celebration, but for veterans and first responders, it can also bring trauma, loneliness, and grief. We'll share how our local communities are helping.
And Stacy returns with your full Thanksgiving First Alert weather forecast as we have made it to Monday. We'll be right back.
Hi, everybody. Jay Leno here. You know, I love doing live stand-up comedy. No politics, no lectures. I'm not giving you my opinion on every issue of the day. Just nothing but jokes. So come by, check it out, and we'll have a lot of fun. Oh, it's clean, too.
Jay Leno live on stage. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Jay Leno live. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel.
Come on by. Check out the show.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get 0% APR on Sierra 1500 models. See your Inland Empire GMC dealers.
Get this exceptional offer on a 2026 Cadillac Vistic and select 2025 and 2026 Cadillac Optic and Lyric models. Visit your Yakima and Tri-Cities Cadillac dealer today.
Charge ahead, roads are calling. Hybrid power, snow is falling. It's electrifying, what the season can bring. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on an electrifying new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
1 in 3 Americans have pre-diabetes. Making simple lifestyle changes can help reverse it. Get tips at AppleValleyNewsNow.com.
Diabetes Awareness Month, sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
The clock is ticking down to turkey time, and you know we got the deals during the Black Friday Super Sale at Furniture Row. Shop today because the more you buy, the more you save. Save $100 on every $1,000 you spend and watch the savings add up. And with the largest selection at the lowest prices guaranteed. It's the perfect time to design a new living room, dining room, bedroom, or fall into a new mattress. Check out special purchases while they last. Plus 60 months, no interest. There's a lot to be thankful for during the Black Friday Super Sale. On now at Furniture Row.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
Welcome back to the news at 6. Verizon is cutting jobs across Washington state, and that includes right here in the Yakima Valley and the Tri-Cities.
A new notice shows about 165 employees will be laid off at 23 locations starting January 23rd. The company says it's consolidating and restructuring to maximize facilities and resources.
The cuts include 54 remote workers, 22 positions in Bellevue, and the rest at Verizon stores, with anywhere from 1 to 11 employees let go at each location, including Kennewick and Yakima.
So in all, 54 retail sales and management jobs are on the chopping block, along with tech, engineering, analysis, and business roles. Verizon says the layoffs are permanent, but affected employees can apply for other jobs within the company if they qualify.
The holiday season is meant to be a time of joy and togetherness, but for many veterans and first responders, it can also be a time when trauma, loneliness, and grief resurface.
That's right. So for many veterans and first responders, the holidays can feel like a mix of celebration and sorrow. While families gather and communities light up for the season, the quiet moments can bring back memories of lost friends, traumatic calls, or years spent away from home. Mental health advocates say this time of year often intensifies feelings of isolation. Studies show more than half of U.S. veterans report feeling lonely or disconnected during the holidays, and those emotions can heighten anxiety, depression, and suicide risk.
It's a season where you see everyone smiling, in a sense. You see the commercials, you see everyone looking happy, but many times you have loss in the middle of that. And for veterans, sometimes there are particular losses.
Counselors say holiday stress can amplify existing struggles, but there are healthy ways to navigate it. That includes staying connected with family or fellow veterans, limiting overwhelming events, starting new meaningful traditions, and making time for rest, exercise, and mental health support.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we start with a live look tonight at the rodeo grounds in Ellensburg, where things are pretty quiet, but a little on the chilly side. 35 degrees with a high humidity at 78% as we have a storm starting to move across the region. Winds have picked up to 11 miles an hour. The feels like temp in Ellensburg right now, 27 degrees, so it's chilly outside. And you see those 30-degree temperatures starting to move across the region. We'll start seeing that here in just a little bit in the eastern portion. Now get ready. We have a First Alert weather day with some winter weather alerts on tap for the Cascade Mountains, the Kittitas Valley into Ellensburg, just outside of Yakima, where we could see some mixed precipitation and maybe even pick up an inch or so of snow in the region. But we also are watching those roadways because they could become icy. Now above 1,600 feet, we could see snow from 3 to 10 inches in the Cascades. Let's time things out and take a look. Pretty clear tonight. Cloudy skies start to move in by the morning hours. And then here comes that snow, like we said, across White Pass and Snoqualmie Pass. And then it brings the showers as we get to our region. But take a look just outside of Yakima, Ellensburg to the Cle Elum area. We're going to be seeing some heavy snowfall by about lunchtime tomorrow, and the snow will continue to fall all day. We'll see showers through the region for most of our day, and we even see snow falling here across the Blue Mountains, that I-84 corridor. It's pretty active all day long. Heavier showers for Pendleton. Will start to clear up around Tuesday night, Yakima, and then into the Tri-Cities. So a little window of clarity, and the passes will get a lot better. Now we are going to see more rain falling, but the snow levels will go up. So better conditions for driving across the pass on Wednesday. However, it will be wet for most of us. So the tricky part of that travel is tomorrow from 6 to noon. That's the best travel time. Worst afternoon to overnight. That's when we're going to see the heavy snowfall. Things get better on Wednesday morning. Make sure you're ready for those winter driving conditions. Pack your emergency kit. Avoid travel if you're not comfortable with that, and make sure you check that forecast before you hit the roads. Wednesday through Saturday, we're going to see on and off wet weather through the region. And your Thanksgiving forecast, well, looks like it's going to be a wet one. 40 to 60% chance of rain in all of our areas. We're not going to see any snow that day because those temperatures will warm up close to 50 degrees. Now tonight, different story, chilly temperatures. We could see some fog and freezing fog developing all through our area as those humidity levels start to go up. Here's your rain chances in the Tri-Cities for Tuesday, Wednesday, and for Thanksgiving. Black Friday looks a little bit more dry. Could even see some sun with temperatures climbing up to 50. Now look at these overnight lows as we get into the weekend. Very chilly, down into the 20s. Here's Yakima again. It's the first alert weather day there, as we are seeing possibility of mixed precipitation. That would happen in the PM hours for Yakima. So roadways could get a little slick. If any snow does fall, it's not going to hang around for long. Ellensburg has a couple of more stormy days for Tuesday and Wednesday with mixed precip. For sure, we're looking at that tomorrow, and then Wednesday in the morning, tapering off in the afternoon as those temperatures warm up. 60% chance of just good old regular rain on Thursday for the Ellensburg area. Taking a look at Walla Walla, here's the wet weather we're going to see for several days in a row. Again, take a peek ahead at those overnight lows as they drop. We could see a little mixed precip up towards Walla Walla in the evening there towards in the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston as we see the 40s, close to 50, and temperatures at night getting down to 25 degrees. That's going to be cold Saturday and Sunday. So that's the one you got to really watch when we have really cold 20-degree temps and rain in the forecast. That's when it either turns into snow or mixed precip. So
the mix is like the worst. I like snow. Okay, I don't like driving in it. But the mix is ooh.
Yeah. Be one or the other is what I say, right? Be rain or be snow. Don't be mixed.
Work on that.
We'll work on that.
All right, still ahead here on the news at 6.
On the run, how police captured a runaway horse. That's next in Caught on Camera.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
If your bath has seen a lot of life, nobody gives it new life like Bath Fitter. Whatever shape your bath is in, Bath Fitter will transform it with an amazing number of styles and watertight walls that are grout-free and easy to clean. With 40 years of experience, Bath Fitter knows what people want. An affordable remodel that isn't just beautiful, it's guaranteed for life. When it's time to give your bath new life, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and US Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Okay, y'all, we got 10 orders coming in.
Starting a business is never easy, but starting at 8 months pregnant, that's a different story. I couldn't slow down. We were starting a business from the ground up. People were showing up left and right, and so did our business needs. The Chase eCard made it easy. When you go for something big like this, your kids see that, and they believe they can do the same.
Earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase with the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card from Chase for Business. Make more of what's yours.
Today, too many of us walk away from our primary care appointments feeling rushed and unheard.
We were frustrated too, so we decided to change the quality of healthcare here in the Tri-Cities.
At Primary Care at the PC, we take the time to truly listen. With 1-hour-long appointments, we care about the whole you. You don't have to be a member to be our patient, but once you're here, you might want to be.
now welcoming new patients. Book your appointments online or call us at 509-783-5465. Primary care at the PC. Play hard, live well.
Don't leave it to chance. Trust Vance to install your new Daikin heating and cooling system. Enjoy the benefits of an energy-efficient system that will reduce utility costs and provide quiet, reliable comfort for years to come. Get our best deal of the season with low monthly payments and special financing. Call today to schedule your free consultation with a Vance system designer.
Time to check this out because it was caught on camera. Police in Monroe Township, New Jersey discovered the hard way that you can't outrun a horse.
Take a look. On Friday, officers were called about a horse galloping around a neighborhood. You can see one responding officer did his best to chase the animal down before calling in more horsepower to help rein it in. Officers eventually caught the horse they nicknamed Seabiscuit and returned it to its owner safely. Pretty quick.
Good name.
Very fitting. Yes, indeed.
All right, everyone else is signing up, but we're just getting started with the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
Coming up, this year's Christmas tree for the city of Yakima is on its way to town. Details when we return.
Jay Dalia, Jessica Jalal, and Josh Colbreth. Good morning, Northwest from Apple Valley News Now.
The highly anticipated Sage Spa at Legends Casino Hotel is now open and taking reservations, offering massage therapy, body treatments, manicures, pedicures, facials, saunas, and more. Plus, the only spa facility to offer wet and dry wellness pods in the entire Northwest. Call the Sage Spa at Legends now to make your reservation for the ultimate relaxation experience.
Board-certified gastroenterologist Dr. Amber Sharon is now seeing patients at Prosser Digestive Health Center. Dr. Sharon provides upper endoscopy, colonoscopy, and specializes in women's digestive health. Get expert, compassionate care close to home. Call Prosser Digestive Health Center at 509-786-5599 to schedule, or learn more at prosserhealth.org. Prosser Memorial Health. This is how we care.
Welcome to KVH Orthopedics, now in our newly renovated space that's modern and welcoming, with appointments available when you need them. Our state-of-the-art facility and advanced technology provide expert diagnostic and surgical care. Our team is with you every step of the way, helping you get back to the life you love. Experience the next level of orthopedic care at KVH. Schedule your appointment today. Kittitas Valley Healthcare, your home for health.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Hapo and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters, because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford Crew, Black Friday.
Initiating great time to buy sequence.
Black Friday deals engaged.
Ford SUVs are go.
Bronco family built wild, it's go time.
Built Ford tough trucks are a go.
And go.
What's that one do?
Oh, you'll see.
This is how you do Black Friday.
Now through December 1st, get a low payment lease on Bronco, Bronco Sport, or Ranger, or get a $1,000 Amazon gift card with lease or purchase. Only at your local Ford dealer.
At Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons, your safety is our top priority. We are the only board-certified oral and maxillofacial surgery experts in wisdom tooth removal and dental implant placement in the Tri-Cities. With years of experience and a commitment to excellence, we ensure every patient receives safe, personalized treatment. Ask your dentist to refer you to the Tri-Cities experts in oral surgery, Columbia Basin Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons. We look forward to meeting you.
'Tis the season as we visit a Christmas tree farm.
It's a pleasure to work here. I enjoy the customers a lot.
Find your holiday spirit.
It's a fun time.
Fly the Northwest. Apple Valley News Now at 6 Tuesday.
Next, ET, Paul Mescal talks the Beatles biopic, plus our exclusive on set of the Everybody Loves Raymond reunion.
30 years. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I can believe it.
Next, ET.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
Right now on the region's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m.
It's the week of Thanksgiving, and we are sharing safe driving tips from local authorities. Plus, Franklin County Emergency Management is nearing the finish line on its hazard mitigation plan. Our William Albert is going in depth.
And Stacy has your Turkey Day forecast all next.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Well, we hope that you had a fantastic weekend. Thank you for joining us. Are you ready? It's here, Thanksgiving week.
Thanksgiving week, so I know a lot of people are getting their last-minute preps ready. We are not prepared yet. Are you guys all ready with all your shopping and
getting
stuff?
there. I think the shopping is pretty much done.
Yeah,
we still need a
haven't done
ham.
that yet.
So
all right.
That's the last
So
thing.
there's a little bit more to
Just a
check
little
off the
bit,
list.
yeah.
I think that's a lot of people out there, or a lot of people are going to be hitting the road traveling.
Yes, so let's check in with First Alert's Stacy Lee, tracking it all for us.
That's right, just in time for the holiday weekend. We get a big storm headed our way. We have a First Alert weather day for the Cascade Mountain Passes. And even through the Kittitas Valley, things are going to get a little bit tricky for your travel tomorrow. Take a look outside. This is what's headed our way. This big, massive storm that's coming in. It's going to bring rain and heavy mountain snow to the area. I'm going to call it the first big one of the season. Could see some impacts for air travel as well for both Seattle and Portland due to that storm, and pretty good in the middle of the country. But if you're flying to the East Coast, you might be impacted at the airports. For Wednesday, the Pacific Northwest area grows as far as moderate impacts due to the weather. A lot of the country looking pretty good, but once again, the East Coast kind of in the same boat that we are on. Right now, 43 degrees, dust devil sky cam, that humidity up to 68%. We're tracking potential fog or freezing fog in the area tonight. Planning your day tomorrow, it is going to be chilly at the bus stop in the morning, and then we're going to see the chance of mixed precipitation for both Yakima and Ellensburg beginning at noon into the evening hours. Rain showers hitting the rest of the region later in the night. So active weather headed our way. The fog and freezing fog will be the biggest impact tonight locally, and those very chilly overnight lows. So shower chances continue all week long. That heavy mountain snow Tuesday into Wednesday. I'll break that down and give you your Turkey Day forecast. Austin, Wendy.
All right, Stacy. Thanksgiving is Thursday, and with the holiday spirit comes a surge of travelers on the road. But with more drivers out and about, the risks increase too.
Apple Valley News Now's Monique Garcia brings us essential advice straight from a Washington State Patrol officer to help us stay safe and alert this holiday season.
Thanksgiving travel means packed roads and busy highways. Washington State Patrol Trooper Daniel Mosqueda shares some eye-opening statistics from last year's Thanksgiving weekend in the Tri-Cities area.
Driving for most people is going to be the most dangerous thing you do on a day-to-day basis, especially during the holidays.
Last year, over the Thanksgiving holiday weekend, there were 18 car accidents, 6 DUI arrests, and 28 aggressive driving contacts. Those are the cases where drivers went more than 20 miles per hour over the speed limit or drove dangerously enough to put themselves or others at risk.
123 speeding contacts, and we contacted a total of 5 distracted drivers. Now, these numbers are high, but I want everybody to remember during the Thanksgiving holidays, that's one of the most busiest times of the year on Washington roadways.
Holiday travel means the roads are crowded because families and friends are coming together and many people have the day off.
We want to make sure individuals remember that the road doesn't just belong to one person. Please share the road. I know that the holidays bring out a lot of stress in individuals and in family, so that might transition into behind the wheel driving where we see an increase of road rage behavior, and we want to let everybody know that we take that very serious. If you are a victim of road rage, please dial 911, especially if you have somebody following you.
Think no one is watching when you speed or weave through traffic? Not true. Thanks to dash cam footage and bad drivers page, troopers use videos and pictures to identify criminal behavior, track down hit-and-run drivers, and catch road rage offenders.
Even though you don't see police around you, there may be witnesses, there may be people recording, and like that saying goes, make sure you do the right thing even if no one is watching. That we want people to understand that the holidays will bring out a lot more drivers and people will be stressed, so please do what's right and avoid any of these type of behaviors.
If you're planning a road trip this Thanksgiving, Mosqueda reminds drivers to prepare their vehicles properly.
Remember that chains sometimes are required on mountain passes. If you have fog lights, please use them. Even during the daytime, sometimes it'll get foggy all of a sudden, or it'll get really bad with snow or rain. So vehicle prep is important.
And finally, the most crucial reminder, buckle up and make sure everyone in your car is buckled up as well. It doesn't just save you from being pulled over, but it also saves your life. Monique Garcia, Apple Valley News Now.
Trooper Mosqueda urges everyone to stay vigilant. If you notice someone drinking and driving, swerving, or driving the wrong way, don't hesitate. Call 911. He says together we can keep the roads safer for everyone this Thanksgiving.
Other news tonight, as data centers continue popping up across Washington, the State Department of Ecology is sharing how they help keep the air clean when those facilities switch to backup power.
The Department of Ecology says its role kicks in when a data center has large industrial-sized generators, the kind needed to keep servers running during outages. However, those generators can often produce pollution, so the state's Ecology Department and local clean air agencies review permits, set limits on how often they can run, and require regular reporting where strict pollution control standards must be met.
If your data center has backup power, it likely does, but if someone built a data center that didn't have backup power, we're hands off. We wouldn't have anything to say about the way in which that data center is run.
Ecology says these rules help keep communities safe from excess emissions while making sure data centers can stay online during power outages. A balance officials say is key as the industry grows.
Franklin County Emergency Management is nearing completion of its hazard mitigation plan, a roadmap for how the community can prepare for and respond to potential disasters.
And all new at 6:30, Apple Valley News Now's William Albert sat down with the deputy director to learn what's in the plan and how it could impact residents.
Franklin County Emergency Management is now in the public comment phase of its updated hazard mitigation plan, a review required every 5 years before reaching this point. The county met with local fire, law enforcement, and public works and housing officials, and even held public input sessions to identify the biggest hazards facing the region.
Officials at Franklin County Emergency Management tell me that this hazard mitigation plan is all part of a much bigger goal of getting the public, as well as fire departments and emergency services, aware of hazards throughout the community that many often wouldn't think about.
We have extreme heat events, we have extreme cold weather events we're going to be looking at here in the next couple of months, and we have wind, we have landslides in our area.
Haynes says the plan also identifies action items, including how to address issues like toxic algae blooms, which appear every summer.
It provides them backup documentation so that if they were to apply for a grant to do that research, they'd be able to say, hey, this is in our plan, this is an identified risk to our community.
The document also includes a community wildfire protection plan, which expands on local fire risks, something Haynes says is a growing concern.
Because when we do burn, it's usually during a windstorm, and that aggravates the fire a little bit more and kind of makes things a little more complex.
The plan lays out projects aimed at reducing those risks, including improving fire safety along major roads.
Some of the projects that can happen are like mowing down the fire fuel that's alongside of the highways, especially 395, because that can become, that fire can burn really, really quickly.
It also outlines how to better alert the public when an emergency happens.
How do we alert you? You'll see more code red or crisis 24 notifications, encouragement to enroll.
Officials say the goal of the plan is to help the community prepare for a wide range of hazards and build a stronger, more coordinated response system. In Pasco, William Albert, Apple Valley News Now.
The public comment period for the hazard mitigation plan ends December 5th.
On the sports beat now, 3 teams in the Columbia Basin remain alive in the high school football state playoffs. Out of Yakima in the 2A bracket, East Valley won a close game against Linden 27-24. Then in the 2B bracket, Tri-Cities Prep had a commanding victory against Liberty Bell, winning 55-12. The last team alive in the region is Liberty Christian, playing 8-man football in the 1B bracket, who defeated Darrington 56-14. Prior to the game, East Valley's coach talked about the wild ride his team has been on.
The whole team is just full of a bunch of great kids. You know, as good as they are on the football field, the better kids off the field. So it's really cool to have, and tons of leadership from our coaching staff, and from, you know, we're getting lots of support from the school and the community. So it's been an awesome experience.
All 3 schools have advanced to the semifinals, which will be played this weekend. Since each school plays at a different classification level, they all could be crowned state champions.
New at 6, Yakima is getting ready for the arrival of this year's community Christmas tree. The tree will be moved into Millennium Plaza tomorrow morning with the help from City Crews and local crane companies donating their time. It's expected on the road between 10:30 and 11 and then set in place around 12:30. Drivers can expect brief delays from North 6th to Yakima Avenue, and 3rd Street will be closed from 10 a.m. through 2 p.m. The tree lighting ceremony, which I know everybody is excited for, well, that is set for December 7th, right after the holiday lighted parade. Love this time of year, Austin.
Let's go.
I know.
Coming up next here at 6:30.
We're going to head on over to the Oregon coast, where one senator wants a helicopter back.
Also, Stacey Lee is back with your full First Alert weather forecast. Stay with us.
Is local traffic camera data shared with federal agents? Apple Valley News Now, Tuesday at 6.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino, your premier gaming destination. Experience the thrill of a Vegas-style casino featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and unlock exclusive rewards every time you play. Challenge your skills at our 16-lane bowling alley. Unwind with a drink at our cozy bar, or enjoy breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Last Frontier. The ultimate entertainment experience has something for everyone. Nob Hill Casino, where locals come to win.
Lung disease is very difficult to live with in many ways, and our goal here is to truly live the mission of Good Shepherd, which is patients first, always. Our pulmonology and sleep medicine team is here for you. We're here to provide you world-class care. Please contact us and come to see us. It will be our privilege to serve you.
Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,300 off on a new Daikin Fit system, plus free thermostat when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air.
Life happens. Lucky for you, ICCU has a new kind of checking account that comes with benefits that help you life better. Because being human is a full-time job.
It's the music that revolutionized the sound of Christmas. Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. Celebrating the holiday spirit for 40 years. Don't miss this holiday extravaganza.
Bringing holiday cheer to the Toyota Center November 30th. Tickets available at Ticketmaster.com.
Mannheim Steamroller Christmas by Chip Davis. America's favorite Christmas tradition.
McCurley Mazda thanks everyone who joined the Friends of Disabled Veterans for their letter writing campaign. Together, you and hundreds of students shared messages of hope and reminded our heroes they're not forgotten. McCurley Mazda, proud to stand with those who served. The Dennis Welch Never Forgotten campaign.
Hey, thanks for sticking with us. The recent Trump administration decision to relocate the U.S. Coast Guard and the helicopter from Newport in Oregon has generated local outrage, lawsuits, and a town hall with Senator Ron Wyden.
Nearly 500 people, including citizens, county commissioners, and state representatives, attended Wyden's 1,138th town hall at the Newport High School gym Sunday afternoon. Wyden said he wants the helicopter returned now. He also spoke on rumored plans for an ICE facility at the municipal airport on the land where the helicopter was based.
Attendees said that having the Coast Guard helicopter is a safety issue and that removing the chopper puts fishermen's lives at risk.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And we're sailing into that holiday week right now. I enjoyed that sunshine today, but things are on the move and changing rapidly. Bi-Mart Skycam looking down into the Yakima Valley from the Atanum Ridge. It's already down to 37 degrees, and these temperatures are going to be pretty chilly going forward. Keeping a close eye on humidity and possible fog or freezing fog in the area. The temperatures right now, again, like I said, dropping down as we move to the east. We're down to 36 right now in Pendleton, 41 in Walla Walla. Winter weather advisories, first alert weather day for tomorrow due to the snow across the Cascade Mountains. Lower elevations, just going to see some rain, but there between Ellensburg, Cle Elum, this stretch of I-90 and up to the pass, we're going to see some snow falling, heavy snow at times, and even some ice as some of that precip will be mixed. We could see up to 2 inches accumulating in Ellensburg. Not going to stick. However, we could see a light glaze across the road. Want to be very safe about that. Let's time things out with our future cast. Here comes that snow as early as 7 a.m. across the upper elevations of White Pass. As the day progresses, the snow levels drop and we'll see heavier snow accumulating by about lunchtime across those passes. Rain showers moving through the area, and then we'll be keeping an eye on the blues because we'll have snow developing there. I-84, that Cabbage Hill area, we definitely want to check those past reports if you're traveling at all tomorrow. Once it clears out, we'll have a little bit of cloudy skies, and then those showers develop again. The good news is it'll be showers across those passes as we get into Wednesday. So a better travel day is Wednesday. If you do travel tomorrow, do it early. That's when you'll have the best luck. Afternoon, well, that's when you're going to be dealing with snow and freezing rain conditions. Things improve late Wednesday morning. It's a good time to remind you to have your winter safety kit all together in your car if you're traveling. Make sure you fill up the gas, charge your cell phone, and let people know when you plan to be there. All right, we're going to track wet conditions right on through Saturday for the lower elevations, including Thanksgiving. Yep, we're going to see a 40, 50, or even 60% chance of rain through the region. So expect some showers on and off, and then even on into the weekend. The other big talker for tonight would be these temperatures down in the 20s and 30s, everyone down below the freezing level. So if we do see that fog tonight, it could be freezing fog, keeping those roadways a little bit slippery. There's your rain showers, 40s, even close to 50. So we warm up briefly for Thanksgiving and Black Friday, and then the temperatures start to dip down, especially the overnight lows as you head into the weekend. Same thing for Yakima. We do have a chance of mixed precip there, so first alert weather day, just to warn you guys. And again, that would happen sometime in the afternoon to the early evening hours. As we get into the Ellensburg area, that's where things are going to be a little more dicey and a little more tricky, especially between Ellensburg and Cle Elum. That road, that's just as you're heading up to the pass there. You switch over from the freeway to the I-90. That's where things are going to get a little bit tricky. Indian John Hill, where that rest stop is, the snow should be pretty heavy right around there. Walla Walla, mostly rain showers right on through the weekend. Lighter chances on Black Friday, but then look, we switch over to a chance of mixed precip as you get into your Saturday. It was overnight lows down in the 20s for Walla Walla. Hermiston looking wet for the next couple days. Black Friday, only a 20% chance of rain, increasing on Saturday. Whoops, we weren't supposed to show you that just yet.
Sneak peek.
Oops.
Sneak peek.
I clicked the button. One extra click.
An extra reason to smile just briefly.
We'll get to that in a couple minutes.
Yes, a longer look. And you're also, when we come back, you're going to take us out to what you did this weekend.
Oh, that's right. Had a great weekend. I'll tell you all about it coming up.
There she is.
Oh, there it is.
If you've been injured in an accident and are thinking about settling the insurance claim yourself, how can you be sure you're getting all the benefits of the law? Do you really know about the laws that help accident victims? Do yourself a favor. Call Allen Brecky Law Offices for a free consultation.
Hi, everybody. Jay Leno here. You know, I love doing live stand-up comedy. No politics, no lectures. I'm not giving you my opinion on every issue of the day. Just nothing but jokes. So come by, check it out, and we'll have a lot of fun. Oh, it's clean, too.
Jay Leno live on stage. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel. Tickets are on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or Legends Gift Shop. Don't miss Jay Leno live. Friday, April 24th, Legends Casino Hotel.
Come on by. Check out the show.
Are you an energy worker receiving home health care? Don't settle. It's time to choose better care. At CNS Cares, our local nurses provide reliable care you can count on. Your dedicated care manager will help you get all the care and benefits you've earned.
My first provider made a lot of promises. CNS Cares has delivered.
Find out why more families are switching to CNS Cares. Visit cnscares.com.
Much to the delight of our customers, John Gray now brings you Gray's Pizza and Bar, your new favorite spot in Grandview for great foods and good times. Busy day? No worries. Call ahead and order your favorite pizza to go. Quick, easy pickup, slices, salads, and soft drinks. Lunch made simple with our Monday to Friday quick lunch special. Students get $1 off every pizza slice, and school staff enjoy 10% off their orders Monday through Friday until 4 p.m. Gray's Pizza and Bar. Great deals, great eats right here in Grandview. Come see us today.
Experience the magic at Country Mercantile's Holly Jolly Fest this December at our Richland location. Every Saturday and Sunday, December 6th through 21st, starting at 12 p.m. Bring the whole family for letters to Santa, live music, cookie decorating, and pictures with Santa. Free hot cocoa and train rides every weekend. Explore our gift shop for unique finds, from artisan chocolates to gourmet goodies, perfect for the season. Make your holidays holly and jolly at Country Mercantile's Fest.
STCU and Apple Valley News Now continue to honor volunteers by sharing their stories and awarding their charities $1,000 each. If you know someone in Benton and Franklin counties who is making a difference and taking that extra step to make our communities better, please tell us about them today. Just click on Volunteers Count on the Contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com for the STCU Volunteers Count nomination form. Volunteers Count from STCU and Apple Valley News Now.
If you've been injured in an accident and are thinking about settling the insurance claim yourself, how can you be sure you're getting all the benefits of the law? Do you really know about the laws that help accident victims? Do yourself a favor. Call Allen Brecky Law Offices for a free consultation.
Getting into the holiday spirit. Fly the Northwest, Tuesday.
Time for What's Trending. A new crystal ball will be dropped in Times Square this year to ring in 2026.
It was unveiled today and features more than 5,000 Waterford crystals. It also has circular crystals for the first time.
Yeah, this is only the ninth time the ball has been updated since the tradition began back in 1907.
I can't wait to see it.
That's right. Cool. Exciting stuff. I've been to New York twice this year.
Yeah, I know.
But I'll miss that.
You're a New York girl. What did you do this weekend?
So I I was the MC, or the mistress of ceremonies, as I like to say, for the tree festival of Trees, I should say, for the United Way. Had a good time. You guys saw a few of the pictures out there. Got to hobnob with, well, that was fun. That was a selfie photo booth.
Gorgeous.
And then one of my good friends here, Cheryl, was there helping to support local charities. And I've got Miss Tri-Cities and Miss Teen Tri-Cities. And our auctioneer, Chantel from Booker Auctions, their whole family. They have a family of auctioneers. Even her 6-year-old son is learning the, what auctioneers do. So I find it fascinating, and I don't know how to do it. But I will say thousands of dollars were raised, so everybody that came out. And plus, it was fun being dressed up.
That too. Well, you all look beautiful.
Well, thank you so much for that, Austin.
All right. Final weather when we come back.
T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
When it comes to legal matters, you need someone you can trust. At Morphine Law Firm, we are sincerely grateful for the last 5 years of trust and support you've given our firm. Your trust and support have been a major driving force behind our mission for justice. We offer free consultations, and we may not always tell you what you want to hear, but we try to steer you in the right direction. We appreciate your continued trust and confidence in Morphine Law Firm.
So it cooks a pizza in 2 minutes? Take it.
At Smoke City for Less, we understand every smoker is unique. Explore our over 1,500 vape flavors and specialty curated selection of tobacco products. Your perfect flavor and blend awaits at any of Smoke City for Less 6 locations. Save your pennies. Smoke City for Less has the lowest prices. Find the best vape mods, batteries, kratom, and specialty products too. Our knowledgeable staff is always on hand to provide personalized recommendations. Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is giving you something to be thankful for this November. Gobble, gobble, and dish up a big win. Over $55,000 in cash and prizes are waiting to be dished up and served out. Thursdays, Fridays, and Saturdays, 6 lucky winners will pick 3 dishes and win over $1,000 in cash and prizes. Then for the grand prize, one of 3 lucky winners will be served up to $10,000 in cash on November 29th. Come dish up a win this season at Wild Horse Resort and Casino, celebrating 3 decades of fun.
In an instant, your world can shatter. At Quantum Legal, we understand injuries can be an immense burden, taking a toll on your body and leaving you drowning in medical expenses. Battling insurance companies without legal representation will make matters worse. We are committed to advocating for your deserved compensation. Quantum Legal, where compassion meets justice.
T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
First Alert Weather Radar, sponsored by Idaho Central Credit Union.
And welcome back. I showed a little early, a little while ago, but your reason to smile from Stu Malloy. Thank you for sending that in. That was Friday night's colorful sunset. And you may have caught one of those tonight. If you did, use that QR code on top of your screen and send that photo right in. Thanks to Lifetime Dental Care. All right, make sure you guys download the Apple Valley News Now weather app while you're at it. We've got active weather. What I love about our app is it says rain is coming, and literally I look out the window and there's the rain. So you can pinpoint it to your location or locations you're interested in, and it's that accurate. It tells you right when you're going to see rain or snow or other things. So
very convenient.
Very good app.
All right. Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks for joining us this evening.
Hoping your news is good news.
Have a great night.